This is a reading of Dr. Jordan B. Peterson's own summary of his book, Maps of Meaning, The Architecture of Belief. At the beginning of every chapter and subchapter of Peterson's Maps of Meaning is his own summary of that section. Since neither in audio form or in written form have I found these summaries organized nor verbalized, I decided to take it upon myself to organize them, as seen on the screen, and read aloud so you can listen. Lastly, don't forget that you can adjust the speed of this audio recording at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Let's begin. Preface. De scientis ad inferos. Something we cannot see protects us from something we do not understand. The thing we cannot see is culture, in its intrapsychic or internal manifestation. The thing we do not understand is the chaos that gave rise to culture. If the structure of culture is disrupted, unwittingly, chaos returns. We will do anything, to defend ourselves against that return. Quote, "The very fact that a general problem has gripped and assimilated the whole of a person is a guarantee that the speaker has really experienced it, and perhaps gained something from his sufferings. He will then reflect the problem for us in his personal life, and thereby show us a truth." End quote. Carl Jung. Also, quote, "Although seemingly paradoxical, the person who takes upon himself the people's humiliation is fit to rule, and he is fit to lead who takes the country's disasters upon himself." End quote. Lao Tzu. Chapter 1. Maps of Experience. Object and Meaning. The world can be validly construed as a forum for action or as a place of things. The former manner of interpretation, more primordial and less clearly understood, finds its expression in the arts or humanities, in ritual, drama, literature, and mythology. The world as a forum for action is a place of value, a place where all things have meaning. This meaning, which is shaped as a consequence of social interaction, is implication for action, or, at a higher level of analysis, implication for the configuration of the interpretive schema that produces or guides action. The latter manner of interpretation, the world as a place of things, finds its formal expression in the methods and theories of science. Science allows for increasingly precise determination of the consensually validatable properties of things, and for efficient utilization of precisely determined things as tools, once the direction such use is to take has been determined, through application of more fundamental narrative processes. No complete world picture can be generated without both modes of construal. The fact that one mode is generally set at odds with the other means that the nature of their respective domains remains insufficiently discriminated. Adherents of the mythological worldview tend to regard the statements of their creeds as indistinguishable from empirical fact, even though such statements were generally formulated long before the notion of objective reality emerged. Those who, by contrast, accept the scientific perspective, who assume that it is or might become complete, forget that an impassable gulf currently divides what is from what should be. We need to know four things: what there is, what to do about what there is, that there is a difference between knowing what there is and knowing what to do about what there is, and what that difference is. End of Chapter 1. Stay tuned.